Once the woman starts trying to appease your worries or convince you to sleep with her, she's in your sexual frame. And the sexual frame is that you'd sleep with her if it wasn't for X or it wasn't for Y. So let me give you some examples. You'd sleep with her if it wasn't for her thinking that you'd be a slut, or you'd sleep with her if she'd actually call you the next day. What you're really doing is creating a nuclear form of lowballing. By you resisting before she does, by you throwing out worries, she unconsciously feels that a freedom is being taken away from her, namely her right to sleep with you. So in an unconscious and desperate attempt to get her freedom back, she appeases your worries and comes up with reasons why you should sleep with her. By her trying to convince you to sleep with her, she's getting rid of her own worries and building legs to support the idea of sleeping with you. In other words, she's giving herself reasons why she should sleep with you. But then when you relent and give in, you're lowballing or taking away her impetus for sleeping with you, namely that she felt you were taking away her freedom to sleep with you. But because she's built all of these legs, come up with all these reasons why she wants to sleep with you, she's more committed than ever to sleeping with you. You've also aroused a few primitive emotions. Discontent, because you've created an obstacle between her and the freedom of getting to sleep with you, and fear of loss because there's a fear of losing that freedom. These things are going to build arousal inside her body. And also you're fulfilling some of her sexual needs. When you finally do relent and give in, she feels that she's seducing you and that you find her worthy and attractive. And in a sense, on an unconscious level, she feels that you've seduced her. You're also doing things to build the perceptual filter of comfort. She's the one who's been chasing you as opposed to you chasing her. And by making her unconsciously purge her worries and come up with reasons why she wants to sleep with you, she is creating the perceptual filter of comfort for herself. The fact that she's trying to convince you to sleep with her is a form of her trying to get your validation and approval. And as you know, when someone is trying to get your validation and approval, they see you as an authority. And in this context, the fact that she's trying to get your validation and approval is going to make her more apt to trust your judgment. So all of these things are creating the right perceptual filters for her to process the arousal inside her body and to take action on it, namely sleep with you.